2 eyes, 1 nose. That's how a typical face goes. 2 ears, 1 mouth. That's what I'm talking about, 'cause you've got a perfect face, a perfect face. Yeah, you've got a perfect face, a perfect face. For radio.
Welcome to another Perfect Face Productions spectacle, as we give you at least one more episode of Witless Wanderers, formerly known as the Travel Nerds, the only history show where the facts are flexible, the enthusiasm is contagious, and the egos are bigger than the monuments. Today's show, Monumental Missteps, a South Dakota saga. We join our dim-witted duo as they journey across South Dakota in search of truths, snacks, and interpretive corn art. Fred, earnest, slightly pompous, and armed with half-accurate trivia. And Rodney, plaque-devoted, distractible, and spiritually bonded to gift shops. From the crunchy majesty of Mitchell's Corn Palace to the windswept wisdom of the Black Hills, it's a road trip through time, geology, and questionable decision-making. Buckle up. History's about to get weird. Our intrepid duo arrives in Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the world-famous Corn Palace, a building decorated entirely in corn. Yes, corn. A monument to maize, murals, and mild confusion.
Ah, behold the Corn Palace, a temple to agrarian artistry, constructed in 1892 to celebrate the bounty of the harvest, the fertility of South Dakota soil, and the architectural potential of produce.
Fred, it's like Versailles, but crunchy.
Indeed. Every year, the exterior is redecorated with new corn murals. It's the only building in the world that gets a seasonal husk lift.
Says here they use over 275,000 ears of corn. That's like 1 billion corn dogs without the sticks. That's art you can butter.
Rodney, please. This is sacred maize masonry. Actually, corn dogs are made from cornmeal, not whole ears. This is whole ear architecture, a lost art. And did you know it was once considered the U.S. Capitol?
Wait, really?
No, but imagine the legislative drama in hushed tones.
Is that a cowboy riding a tractor made of popcorn? Huh.
No, that's Teddy Roosevelt charging through a field of sweet corn. A bold artistic choice. Historically inaccurate, but emotionally resonant.
Don't lick the wall.
Fred, there's a plaque inside that says the Corn Palace once hosted Elvis.
Elvis Presley?
No, Elvis Cornley, local impersonator. He sang, "Can't Help Falling in Kernels."
Rodney, I sometimes wonder if you're reading the plaques or communing with them.
Every plaque is a sacred scroll, Fred. You just have to listen with your heart.
And your stomach, apparently.
Welcome to the Corn Palace. Please refrain from nibbling the exhibits. Yes, even the buttery-looking ones.
Fred, I think I'm falling in love with this place.
Then let us proceed, dear friend. There is much corn to contemplate.
Next stop, the Badlands. Rugged, dramatic, and eerily beautiful. Formed over millions of years by deposition and erosion. A place where time forgot to clean up after itself. Once an ancient seabed, now a jagged cathedral of stone and silence. Our heroes arrive, armed with sunscreen, granola bars, and wildly inaccurate historical instincts.
Ah, the Badlands. Named not for moral failings, but for their treacherous terrain. Early French trappers called it les mauvaises terres à traverser, the bad lands to cross, and yet, here we are, crossing them with dignity.
This plaque says the layers here date back to 75 million years. That's older than your trivia about Teddy Roosevelt's corn tractor.
Rodney, please. That mural was interpretive. This, however, is geological poetry. Look at those striations. Each one a chapter in Earth's autobiography, a sedimentary saga.
It's like nature's lasagna, but with more fossils.
Indeed. Fossils of saber-toothed cats, ancient horses, and the mighty brontothere, a creature so large it could crush your Prius with a sneeze. These sedimentary layers tell a story older than civilization. I believe this ridge was once a prehistoric taco stand.
Fred, the sign says fossils here also include ancient rhinos. Do you think they had a rivalry?
Only if one tried to open a competing taco stand.
I'm getting emotional. Nature is so crunchy. This plaque says the Badlands were once home to subtropical forests. Can you imagine? Palm trees and dinosaurs just vibing?
Rodney, dinosaurs and palm trees did not vibe. They coexisted in a delicate ecological balance, like me and your snack choices.
Fred, I'm serious. This place is like prehistoric therapy.
Then lie down on a fossil and tell it your secrets.
Whoa! Oh, the wind stole my hat! That's a sign. The Badlands are speaking to me.
They're saying, wear a chin strap.
No, they're saying, respect the layers. Every ridge, every fossil, every plaque, it's sacred.
Then let us proceed, Brother Rodney. Let us walk the sacred sediment and misinterpret history together.
Is that a real bone?
I just saw a kid lick a fossil.
That's how paleontology begins.
Or salmonella.
Either way, it's educational.
Mount Rushmore. 4 presidents, 60 feet tall, carved into the granite face of the Black Hills between 1927 and 1941. A monument to democracy, ambition, and the occasional nose-related trivia. Fred and Rodney arrive, ready to misinterpret history at scale.
Ah, Rushmore, the stony pantheon of American greatness. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln, etched into eternity by Gutzon Borglum, a man whose name sounds like a Norse god and whose vision was equally mythic. Borglum once said he wanted to carve the spirit of the West.
It says here Lincoln's nose is 20 feet long. That's like 2 giraffes stacked end to end.
Technically, Rodney, it's 21 feet. And Roosevelt's mustache alone could shelter a family of raccoons.
It says it took 14 years to carve. That's 14 years longer than my last relationship.
And far more enduring. Borglum began in 1927 and worked until his death in 1941. His son Lincoln, ironically named, finished the job. A family affair in stone.
Do you think they ever blink?
Rodney, they're granite. They don't blink. They gaze eternally into the American soul.
I feel like Teddy Roosevelt is judging me. Like he knows I didn't finish that audiobook about the Panama Canal.
He probably is. You skipped chapter 3 because the narrator sounded too confident. Roosevelt was a man of action. He once gave a 90-minute speech after being shot.
That plaque said Jefferson represents the birth of the nation, Washington its founding, Roosevelt its development, and Lincoln its preservation. It's like a presidential boy band.
Indeed. Mount Rushmore, founding fathers and the funk.
Stand over here for a family photo.
Do the Lincoln pout.
Fred, I just saw someone dab in front of George Washington.
That's how revolutions begin.
Or end.
Either way, it's educational.
Do you think they ever considered adding a 5th president's face, like Benjamin Franklin or Elvis Cornley?
Rodney, Franklin was never president, and Elvis Cornley is a corn-themed impersonator from Mitchell.
Still iconic.
Let us move on before you suggest carving your own face next to Lincoln's.
Just imagine Rodney the travel nerd.
Just 17 miles from Mount Rushmore, a different kind of monument rises. The Crazy Horse Memorial. Begun in 1948, still unfinished. a tribute to the Lakota warrior who resisted U.S. expansion and refused to be photographed. Our heroes arrive, humbled and slightly underdressed.
Ah, Crazy Horse. A monument not to conquest, but to resistance. To a man who said, "My lands are where my dead lie buried," and who, I believe, once defeated a cavalry unit using only a stern look and a buffalo.
Wow. It says the arm alone is 263 feet long. That's like 87 Freds.
Rodney, I am not a unit of measurement.
You are to me, buddy. This plaque says when it's finished, it'll be the largest mountain carving in the world. Bigger than Rushmore. Bigger than my dreams of becoming a plaque curator.
It was started by sculptor Korczak Ziolkowski, who worked without federal funding. He believed the government had done enough to the Lakota. A man of principle and very strong forearms.
Fred, it looks like he's staring into the future. Like he knows we're going to mispronounce his name.
Crazy Horse never allowed his image to be captured. This sculpture is symbolic, not literal. It's a gesture of honor, not likeness.
I feel like this plaque is judging me. Like it knows I once called a buffalo Mr. Moo.
You did, and the buffalo was not amused.
This place feels different. Like it's not just about history, it's about memory and meaning and really big arms.
Indeed, it's a monument still in progress. Like you, Rodney.
Aw, Fred, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Don't get used to it.
Is he riding a horse or a dragon?
Someone just asked if Crazy Horse is riding a dragon.
That's how legends begin.
Or lawsuits.
Either way, it's educational.
Do you think they'll ever finish it?
Maybe, maybe not. The point is, they started.
Come on, let's take the bus tour to get accurate information to compare our wild speculations.
Makes sense. Let's go.
Welcome to the Crazy Horse Memorial. Please stay with the group and refrain from climbing on anything that looks climbable.
This says the carving will be 641 feet long and 563 feet high. That's like stacking every plaque I've ever read into a mountain.
The memorial includes a museum, a cultural center, and the Indian University of North America. It's not just a monument, it's a movement.
A university inside a mountain. That's very Gandalf.
This plaque says the horse's head alone is 22 stories tall. That's taller than the hotel where I got food poisoning in Omaha.
A noble comparison.
They sell miniature Crazy Horse statues. Oh, and commemorative chisels. Ow, and a mug that says, "I got stoned at Crazy Horse." Oh.
Ah, the carving of a legacy. A fine read. I shall purchase it and annotate it with corrections.
See this shirt right here? It has a mountain on it, but with sunglasses. It's called Cool Horse.
That is both sacrilegious and delightful.
I'm buying this mug. Every morning I'll sip coffee and remember that resistance is carved one stone at a time.
And occasionally microwaved.
Do you have this in buffalo size?
Oh, someone just bought a plush Crazy Horse with a tiny pickaxe.
That's how legends are merchandised.
Or misunderstood.
Either way, it's educational.
The Black Hills, sacred to the Lakota, storied by gold rushes, ghost towns, and granite faces, our heroes arrive at the final stop of their historical misadventure, surrounded by towering pines and the quiet hum of geological wisdom.
Ah, the Black Hills. Paha Sapa, the heart of everything that is. A place where myth and memory intertwine like roots beneath the soil.
Smells like pine cones and destiny.
Indeed, these hills have seen treaties broken, gold discovered, and monuments carved. They're older than the United States, wiser than Congress, and quieter than your average podcast.
Wow, I'm reading here it says the Black Hills were formed over 1.8 billion years ago. That's older than your trivia about Roosevelt's mustache.
Rodney, Roosevelt's mustache is timeless. But yes, geologically speaking, these hills are ancient. They were uplifted during the Precambrian era, a time when the Earth was still figuring out its branding.
Fred, I think this pine cone is trying to tell me something.
It's saying, "Don't lick me!"
No, it's saying history is layered like bark. Say, have you noticed that it's a lot cooler here? And I just felt a raindrop.
The Black Hills are known for many things: sacred landscapes, gold rush lore, and weather that changes faster than your historical accuracy.
It was sunny 5 seconds ago, and now it's raining sideways. Is this mountain magic?
No, Rodney. This is the Black Hills microclimate, a meteorological phenomenon wherein the weather shifts with the emotional tone of the landscape.
Whoa! This plaque here says the Black Hills can have snow in June, hail in July, and sunshine followed by lightning, followed by sunshine again. It's like the sky has commitment issues.
Indeed, the Dakota believed the hills were alive with spirits. I believe they're alive with passive-aggressive cloud systems.
Oh, Fred, I wore shorts. I trusted the forecast. I feel betrayed.
Rodney, never trust a forecast in the Black Hills. It's like trusting a raccoon with your lunch.
This plaque says the elevation causes rapid condensation and unpredictable fronts. Fred, I think the clouds are watching us.
Then let us perform a ritual of appeasement.
You mean put some pants on?
Precisely.
It was sunny 5 minutes ago.
Whoa, someone just got hit by a rogue snowflake.
That's how legends begin.
Or frostbite.
Either way, it's educational.
As the sun sets over the Black Hills, Fred and Rodney sit quietly, for once, absorbing the gravity of history and the weight of their souvenir bags.
Rodney, I've learned something today.
That corn can be majestic?
No, that history is best experienced with a friend who reads every plaque.
Ah, and who believes every plaque.
Even the ones about giraffe-sized noses?
Especially those.
And let us return home, dear friend, with our mugs, our memories, and our mildly inaccurate trivia.
And our hearts full of kernels.
Speaking of kernels, that corn bisque I ate earlier snuck up on me and in an urgent way.
Here we go again. Is there anything you can keep down?
It's not a question of keeping it down, more like keeping it in for more than a few hours and now for a few more minutes.
I shall not stand in your way.
That's the smartest thing you've said today.
And so ends our journey through South Dakota, a land of towering presidents, sacred stone, and weather with a flair for drama. Fred and Rodney may not have gotten every fact right, but they got the spirit right. Because history isn't just what's carved in granite. It's what sticks in your heart, your mug collection, and your slightly damp souvenir t-shirt. Join us next time on Witless Wanderers, where the past is never quite past, and the plaques are always watching, and I don't even know what that means.
Today's episode was produced and directed by Perfect Face Productions. Written by Aaron Frick and Greg Rogers. Edited by Aaron Frick and Greg Rogers. Starring Aaron Frick as Rodney and Greg Rogers as Fred. Guest starring Amy McFadden as the narrator and introducing the voice talents of Audrey Frick, Joe Rogers, Mindy Church, Lynn Wiltsey Jamieson, Gavin Church, and Silas Church. Sound design by Aaron Frick and Greg Rogers. Sound effects and music from Pixabay, Sound Dino, Epidemic Sound, and BBC Sound Effects. Original Perfect Face Productions theme music by Todd Lewis, with vocals by Hannah Harrison. Engineering by Aaron Frick. Historical consulting by Rodney's Plaque Collection. Special thanks to the South Dakota Department of Tourism for not suing us. This episode was made possible by listeners like you and by Fred's annotated souvenir guidebook. If you liked any part of this episode, please let us know, tell others about us, and give us a follow. Perfect Face Productions, out!